Yo, what is up, Fence fans? I am back. Camp Chronicles with CB83. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We are going to look at some of the tweets from today, some of the content from around the Miami Dolphins world. Talk about some of these center exchanges, some of these snapping issues going on with the offensive line, some of the offensive line woes in terms of like picking up blitzes and things like that. So we're definitely gonna have some conversations tonight, man. I appreciate everybody, first of all, supporting the channel and stopping through to maybe get in get in the chat and interact. Just be available. Miami Dolphin fans really are spoiled. I feel like we got the best content creator community in the game. Um, there's always somewhere you can go to hear something about the Miami Dolphins. Always something. And that's hey, shout out to my bro Riggy in here first. Riggy, what's good with you, man? Riggy's the homie in real life, bro. I appreciate you. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you, Riggy. Good to see you, man. Shout out to my guy. Hey, we gotta go up for the homie one time for the one time. Let's go. Yes, sir. Shout out Riggy, man. Appreciate you coming through. Look at TD Fins Talk admin popping up with the fins up. Shout out to the homie TD Fins Talk admin in the building. I don't know if he's associated with TD, but he does a damn good job of promoting his channel. I need I need me an admin in the community too, man. Somebody admin your boy up, man. Because TD Fans Talk admin is doing a damn good job. I need to talk to TD about that. I need to tell him you're doing a good job of promoting him. He might put you, hey, you never know, bro. He might put you on payroll. He might put you on the payroll. So that may, hey, hopefully you get some, dog. You doing work. I see you. DDSCLA, what's good? What's popping with you? He says, "What's up, CB83? What's good, man? We out here. It's a Tuesday, and we about to get this thing cracking, man." TD Finstalk says, "Yeah, I'm associated with the channel. That's dope. That's dope. Solid play, solid play. Another solid play by TD, man. He definitely got to get you squared away, man. But I appreciate everybody coming through. Do your boy a favor. Nobody knows I'm live. Nobody knows I'm live. Nobody knows I'm live. Punch the like button. It just helps get it out there. It helps send out notifications. If you don't have the notifications on, you gotta tighten up. You gotta tighten up if you don't have the notifications on. You gotta go into your phone settings, YouTube settings, all type of settings, right? And say, hey, I want notifications on to let certain people know, when I go live, or when I put out content. So be sure to turn on notifications. FMP, I see you. What's good? I was just talking to FMP. Definitely gonna try to link with the homie while I'm down at training camp. Shout out to him, man. Y'all gotta follow him on Twitter too. He has a dope Twitter/X profile. Puts out good Miami Dolphin stuff, man. So appreciate you, homie. You already know how we do, man. Let's get it. Yes, sir, man. Hey, what's y'all thoughts on camp so far, man? I've been hearing a lot of mixed reports, man. Actually, let's go ahead and get straight to this. The homie Q's in the building. We got 20 in the building. Do me a favor, like I said, nobody knows I'm live. People don't even know, right? CB don't go live no more. YouTube don't put out the notifications. Do me a favor, punch that like button. Let everybody know I'm popping. I'm here. I'm in the building. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Let's go. Let's get it. Check me out. Hey, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. So we definitely are going to talk some Miami Dolphins tonight. May have a couple people come through. You just never know. And now that I say that, I want to send out this link. Give me 1 second to send out this link to a couple people. Few 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people. No, I'm just messing around. Y'all know I'm messing around. So sending the link out to a few people real quick. Oh, I'm gonna see. Hey, we're gonna see what's popping. We're gonna see. Oh, I forgot homie's going live. May have some time. There we go. Man. All right. Back to it. What's good with y'all? So here we go. Who we got in here now? The homie Q is in the building. Q, what's good? Members gang in the building. The members gang is in here. FMP's in the members gang. Q's in the members gang. Them boys holding it down. I gotta shout out them boys. Them boys support the channel. So the membership just, basically supports the channel financially. It could be $2, $4, $5. And it just helps the channel flourish, man. Like lighting, going to camp, like that stuff, it costs money, right? I just came from Canton, Ohio this past weekend with my son. Doing this flag football tournament, and that, bro, these trips will break your pockets. It will break your pockets for real. So appreciate all the support, all the help. This just allows me to do this more often. Allows me to do it more often for sure. Anthony Manzano in the building. Let's go. And we got to go up for Q in the members gang. Let's go, Q. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Anthony Manzano in the building. Cat for life. CB, keep giving us the sauce, man. You already know, man. Q said done and done. Always rapping. Punch that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Let's go. Adam Sadat. All my members showing up to show out. The members gang is here tonight. What's cracking with y'all boys? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Hey, y'all gonna get tired of me tonight. Boy, I'm walking into the members gang party. Hey, FMP, what's good, man? He says campus is interesting. Got some takeaways from Sunday when I was there. Hey, actually, FMP, I'm gonna send you the link if you want to come up and just kind of tell me some thoughts. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for anybody who was at camp, bro. Like, if you want to come up and just share some thoughts with what you saw, I like to. It's cool to get like multiple perspectives always in terms of like whatever. So I did drop the link for FMP on your X, bro. Glenn in the building, members gang popping. I told y'all my members gang is gonna show up. They're gonna show out. Let's go. Honestly, to be completely honest with y'all, I got the best members gang on YouTube, straight up in the nation. I got the best in the nation.
I'm the best in the nation. I'm supposed to be #1 right now.
Right now. Raul P says you must be doing something right. Tua haters are watching you. Oh man, they starting to come over this way, man. Honestly, for the people who don't like Tua, that honestly, let me say this. A lot of people don't subscribe to me because they feel like I support Tua and I support my quarterback. And they feel like I'm not I guess fair when it comes to Tua. They think I'm not objective, right? If like I don't know, right? I feel like I give a very fair assessment of Tua. Tua has still a lot of room for growth as a quarterback in the NFL. A lot of room for growth, right? Is he the best quarterback in the league? No. Is he the worst quarterback in the league? Not by any means. Not by far. He's a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Can he be better? Yes. Right? That's every quarterback in their 4th and 5th year. That's every quarterback. Like, come on, man. We gotta like is there a lot of stuff to do better? Not a lot. There's not a lot. Like he can get off platform a little bit more. He can make more plays on the run. He can protect himself better. He cannot throw into um, tight windows and not force it at times and make, bonehead throws. Of course, like that's but I can go to every quarterback in the league and say that. I can go to the best quarterbacks and I can go to the worst quarterbacks and I can say the same thing. Um, but still a ton of room for growth. And that's what it's about. My man Bentley says, first time here, but seen you on the tailgate before. Salute though. Salute, Bentley. I appreciate you coming through, man. Even if we got Tua haters here, man, I love y'all too. I love y'all too. Y'all the wolf pack. I mess with y'all. And I think that's why y'all don't come over here, because y'all know I give y'all a little pushback. And they don't why y'all don't like the pushback. If you could dish it, you should be able to take it. You should definitely be able to take it. Yeah, welcome to the channel, man. Adam Sadowski in the building. Members gang is popping. I told y'all, man. Members gang is rocking right now. I see y'all. Hey, my man Finn's Pittsburgh Dolphin showed up too. Oh, we litty. We litty tonight. Finn's up, Timothy Washington. Woo back. Hey, Oos. Uso. Shout out to the homie Woo back. Man, Woo back is out in Australia. That's how crazy this community is. I got my man out in Australia holding it down, and he's got a dope YouTube channel, right? If you're into like world like culture, foodie, like music culture, bro, Wooback's channel is for you. It's for you, man. Good to see the homie, man. Good to see the homie. Hey, Wooback, he said tour haters, are they still around? Oh man. Hey, they cook right now. Tour haters just cook.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Hey, where's Pete at, yo? Somebody find Pete. Put the back call out for Pete, man. Put a back call out for Pete. Hey, I got the homie in the back, man. Let me go ahead and get him on real quick. FMP in the building. What's good, bro?
What is good? Yo, I'm excited.
Hey, you're excited. That's what's up, man. Hey, it's good to see you on the channel again, man. You've been here before, but I saw that you went to Dolphins camp. You've been there, what, one day, right?
Yeah, so far one day, but I will be there this Saturday. What is it, the 3rd?
Yeah, for the scrimmage, right?
Yup.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. I'm trying to get down maybe Friday evening and Saturday, to watch the scrimmage. So yeah, I'm trying to get down for sure, bro. That's gonna be the scrimmages are always fun. You go into the stadium, they're like getting after it. They try to draw up some deep plays and deep balls. It's a good opportunity to watch the Miami Dolphins practice, man. But what's been your thoughts so far? Like, what when you went out there Sunday, like what were some of your observations from camp?
So you know what? One of the first things that I noticed, bro, I realized why we don't see Skylar too much.
Why is that?
The things you don't see on camera, dude. After every single play, you see an emotional reaction from him, whether it's good or bad. And then when you got the other guys going, like you got Tua up or you got Mike up,
Yeah.
it's almost like if they do a good play, you could kind of see him like bothered by it, bro. It was
Really?
weird. I'm like, yo, you're in your head like that, dog. Like you could see him like, oh, I should have
Really?
done it like like how they did it. Like you could see that like that whole body language
Is
happening
he
like
is he
right in
pressing? Is
real
he
time.
pressing, bro? Is he
I I think so. Like it's weird. So that was the first thing I was like, oh, I didn't know it was like that. And I had heard it. Have heard it before, where for him it's more of like a mental thing. Like he got
and some guys do be in their head. And honestly, when you're a late round pick and you're like fighting your way out of, being at the bottom of the roster, being at the bottom of the classroom, right? It's tough, like, because you don't know if you're gonna make the roster, right? So I
yo,
think that's tough, and I feel like for him to be in his head is got to be tough. And when you said you saw him like look at the other guys going, he's kind of like cringing a little bit.
yeah,
That's concerning, bro.
yup,
That's concerning because honestly, you don't want the dynamic in the room to be off either. Like you want those guys to be supporting one another and like wanting to get everybody wants their guys to get better. Like Tua isn't rooting for Tyler Thompson to go out there and play bad. It's just not happening, right? That they all want each other to make plays. So it's
Yep.
just, bro, that's an interesting dynamic that you said
It,
that. That's
it,
crazy. And I
it's
guess you had to be observing that too.
I was seeing it because you know what? I'm thinking, I'm like, well, it's not something you'll see on camera. None of the people will actually talk about it, of course. But I do remember the coaches being like, yeah, it's a little bit of a mental thing for Skylar. And I'm like,
Mm,
okay. So that was one. Okay, I'll give you a positive.
okay.
Um, so I was right in front where the whole like D line was doing individual drills,
Okay.
and I'll
So
tell
they
you,
were
I'll tell you what, man. Um, so I played D line myself, and in high school,
okay.
that's like that's
Which
not
high
saying
school did
much,
you go
but
to? No, no,
um,
no. That's cool.
I was very impressed with Chop, and his mechanics is very smooth. It seems very natural for him. I don't know how long he's been playing, but there's certain guys where it just seems like I don't know,
And,
all his movements and everything he does,
it's
it just it's
and when
it's
you
subconscious.
and that's a great point too. And there's like, if you played high school football or college football or like coached or been around the game, and you go to camp and you see some of these guys go out there and like run through their individual drills, even like Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb, like when they're going through individuals, they just look like naturals. Like it just comes very easy to them, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
when you see a guy like Chop doing that early on, right? And the thing about Chop too, he's just so explosive off the ball. Like better metrics than Nick Bosa and some of the best defensive ends in the league,
His bend
right?
is serious. No,
Eh,
I didn't understand it until I
bro,
saw it.
bro, the
But
bend,
he's gonna be an absolute problem
the
for real.
the bend is crazy, and that's why the tackle position is changing so drastically. It's like these guys got to get more athletic, more agile, and you can even see the guys being drafted. They're smaller now. Like
Man, you know what?
they're
Um,
not big, huge tackles. Like you see guys like Patrick Paul, right?
okay,
But
yeah.
you also see some smaller guys like Austin Jackson in that range, a little bit smaller and a little bit more athletic because they gotta block some of these short guys that are kind of low to the ground. It's tough to do, very difficult to do. So I think Chop's gonna be a problem. We had the conversation yesterday, and I was saying that Chop may not be the guy who's gonna make plays consistently, but he's gonna have some explosive plays that change the dynamic of the football game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I definitely see Mo Kamara there. He definitely everything he does, he plays with a chip on his shoulder. Like he has that like edge, like for sure. Like you could just tell, like he's constantly fired up.
Yeah,
Like you see it. Like I thought it was just kind of like for show when I saw him on some of the press conference. I'm like, okay, he's fired up. He just
yeah,
got here, but seeing him play, I'm like, oh, okay, he's one of those guys.
he's going
Like he's
full
like, oh,
speed every
you're not
time.
gonna give me some reps. I'm gonna show you why you should give me some reps. Like that kind of thing, which is
That-
cool.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I mean, what else? Like, what do you think from like offense, defensive perspective? How do you think the units looked on Sunday?
So definitely it was a defensive day. Not gonna
Okay.
lie.
All right. So
They
defense kind of dominated.
for sure. I think it's a timing right now. I think what it looks like the rhythm looks a little bit off on the offense.
And I
Just a little bit off. But
and
I
I
feel like that's normal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think early on in camp, offense are typically like behind for sure, right? I think offenses take time to get caught up. Even when I was coaching my offensive line, my unit, it was like, man, it would take us like a week and a half to 2 weeks to really catch up to the defense and really start whooping their ass, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it takes time. You got to kind of build that chemistry with the offensive line. You got to get the timing down with the receivers. It's just different from a defense who is just lining up, playing their responsibilities, and playing fast. It's just a little bit different.
I mean, Tua's mechanics, in person, it definitely looks different. A little
Mhm.
bit more of a zip. So
Mm,
now you're having to retime some throws. You're having to realign some things like that. It's interesting. And then you
That's
got a lot of new guys too. They don't understand like Tua style. So I think there's a few, and then you got the offensive line. There's a lot of dynamics going on. So yeah, it's gonna take a few weeks.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely gonna take a little while, but and we said this last year too. And you remember we were talking about how the offense is slow. They're not getting off to a good start early. Defense is kind of dominating. But when the offense came out during the season, they were lighting teams up, right? And I think that's a testament to the guys we have on defense, right? The players we have on defense, because last year we had some really good players on defense. So those players are putting pressure on our guys to make plays. Then when you go out there, you get into the game, it's like, oh, this shit is easy now. Like that guy ain't Jalen Ramsey. That guy ain't Christian Wilkins. That guy
Listen,
ain't Chubb or Phillips. So
I
we
didn't
can go out
know,
here. We can go out here and get off and do our thing. It's crazy, right?
bro. Listen, I was surprised, man. There's another one. I got another one for you. I didn't realize Jeff Wilson was in the orange jersey. Oh, he was moving fast, bro.
Bro,
I was like, he
bro,
looks
hey,
different. He
hey,
looks. I was like, wait, who is that?
bro, I'm
Oh
hearing a
shit!
lot of Jeff Wilson talk out of camp. Like
It
I'm
was
hearing a
interesting. I'm like, okay, I think this guy wants to keep his job. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Like, man,
it seems like Jeff Wilson might have came in a little bit more in shape and a little bit more like, yo, with a chip on his shoulder, like these young dudes are not finna beat me out. Like, and I hear Jalen Wright is kind of running hard too,
yo,
which I'm getting reports of like from people throughout camp. It's like Jalen Wright's running hard and he's like not trying to go down. Like even TD said it today. He was like, man, Jalen Wright is really like putting pressure on guys to make tackles. So that running back battle is gonna be interesting, bro. And then you still got Chris Brooks, you still got H.
yo,
Um, brother, that room is loaded. It's loaded. They just got to stay healthy, and you got to be able to find the right combination that's going to be able to take you the distance and go into the playoffs and make some noise.
yeah, for sure. And listen, if anyone's listening that's never been to a training camp, I highly recommend it.
Yes.
It was a super cool vibe. They have a bunch of vendors out there. First of all, the parking's free, which that's awesome.
Yep.
But bunch of cool vendors. You have some veterans there that you can do a meet and greet and signing with. Like, I think it was, I forget who was out there. I think it was like OJ McDuffie was out there. Somebody,
Yeah.
but like cool stuff like that. You do get to meet some of the players. The players are super humble. They will
Hmm.
sign, your stuff for you. I got to meet Jordan Poirier, very humble guy, very cool guy. I got to meet Blake Ferguson. He was out
Nice.
there to like the nth hour, signing everybody's stuff. Like
That's
very
dope.
cool, very humble. And I was surprised. I mean, those guys were like dripping in sweat, bro. Like just out there.
Literally, bro.
Uh,
I don't think you realize how much water they lose during these damn practices, bro. It's a lot of running and it's hot as a mug out there. That's the one thing I will say. If you're planning on going to training camp, make sure you like hydrate the night before, drink a lot of water. It is hot out there.
yo,
And you don't want to be passing out. So and get underneath the shade if you can, because if you're just sitting out there baking and you're not used to it, oh, you're gonna be done. You're gonna get punished.
it was. I mean, yeah, it was hot as hell for sure. I mean, but they're putting in work, man. I was very surprised. Certain people it just looks different in person.
Yeah,
Jalen Ramsey is the truth, as advertised as they say for real.
the best. Yeah,
Another one of those people where I was like, yo, this guy is on his, like
it's just
his
peak,
movements are just
just
crazy
peak,
fluid,
just
bro.
peak performance, dog.
Yeah,
Just like elite machine, back pedal, like catching the ball. Just dude's a monster.
giving him work like him and Waddle, dude. And Waddle, honestly, he looks twitchier. He looks, his breaks look
Waddle,
a little better. Like it's interesting how
yeah.
he's,
So I heard Waddle's having a really good camp, and that's good to hear. I'm hearing he's catching the ball with his hands. I saw a video of him diving and catching a really good ball from Tua. I'm hearing Waddle's having a really good camp, and that's good for us. That's good for us because that could be the difference, and that elevates the room too. That elevates the room. What did you think of the defense overall?
it's gonna be scary, man. That's what I think. That's what I think. And it's funny. When I met Jordan Poirier, I was like, bro, I can't wait to see you pick off Josh Allen. I'm like hyping him up across the fence, like, yo, I can't wait to see you pick off Josh Allen. And he's like nodding his head, like getting all hyped up, like, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
you
talking
already know,
about.
like yeah. Um, but they're out there, man. They're all out there making plays. Like that's what's cool. Like people are, one way or another, man. Like you have some of the best players on both sides of the ball, and it
Yes.
looks very healthy, like very good competition out there. So they're gonna
Yeah,
eat
man,
up this
that
year, bro.
that that Jalen Ramsey versus Waddle matchup is
Woo!
crazy. I heard they're even like going like 1v1s on. I mean, I heard they're going first on like 1-on-1s and like taking the reps versus each other. Man, that just makes everybody better. It's gonna be crazy. Flavor J, the scrimmage is Saturday in the stadium.
Yep.
So it should be Saturday in the stadium. I might have some extra tickets. So if somebody is down there and wants to go, hit me up on Twitter and I'll send you a ticket or two for sure. But yeah, F&P, anything else before you get out of here, bro?
Nah, man, I'm looking forward to being out there. It's a good vibe. Like I said, you have a lot of the Dolphins community comes out there. So you have a lot of the people you see on Twitter, the bigger names and stuff like that are out there holding it
Yeah.
down. It's very positive. So you see a lot of people there with your kids if you're wondering what it's like and stuff like that. Just come hydrated. Definitely wear a hat if you can. It's hot out there.
Top.
Hydrate the day before, like if you ever play sports, that's the name of the game. You want to be hydrated the day
Yes.
before,
Yes, bro. Get
especially in South
right.
Florida. But no, man, it's everyone should be excited. It's yeah, there's work to be done, but shit, this is training camp. This is when it comes down to. So
I know, man. And honestly, like people will, get caught up in the panic and like um bot snaps and all this stuff that's going on right now. But that's a part of training camp. Like if they don't do it now, then when are they going to do it? So you got to kind of get the kinks out now. It's just a part of the process, man. It's every day working on something, getting better at something, eliminating the hiccups, and like focusing on the little things, the attention to detail. And that's what Mike McDaniel is telling them. Hey, go out here, do your job, do what your coaches tell you to do, take it serious, individual period, work your stuff. Like that's a part of the process, man. It's just stacking good days. If you could stack good days up in training camp, it'll eventually work out. And, we're only going to be as good as our weakest link. So if we just put, the best 53 roster out there and, 55 players, I think we'll be fine. I think this team's going to be great. I think it's going to be really, really damn good.
yes, sir. Well, thank you so much for having me on, man. Always a
Yeah,
pleasure.
for sure, bro. I appreciate you coming up, man. Anytime you want to come up and just kind of chop it up a little bit. I know you're down there in the city. So I appreciate you just coming through and shedding some knowledge on what you saw from Sunday, bro. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Fins up, baby.
Fins up, champ. All right, man. That's the homie FMP. Like I said, follow him on Twitter. Appreciate him coming through, man. So yeah. Let's do this. I wanted to go through some of what I saw on Twitter today. Let me do this real quick. I need to go to. I want to go to Travis Wingfield. So, if you guys don't know, Travis Wingfield covers the Miami Dolphins. He used to be the guy for Locked On Dolphins. And then the Miami Dolphins hired him as like one of their, I guess not like content creator, but one of their like team liaisons, right? But he does a good job of covering the team. I wanted to go through some of his Twitter today. He kind of goes through each period, each situation they got going on. Let me do this. Let me put this up. Let me share the screen. Booyah. You guys got that. There you go. All right. So this is Travis Wingfield's Twitter. I want to kind of go through some of this. So today at training camp, Elijah Campbell with the orange jersey. Says Elijah Camp has had an excellent camp, and today he's in the orange jersey. So Elijah Campbell with the orange jersey today. This was cool. It says this is actually a tweet from David Ferones. Jalen Phillips tossing a pigskin with fans at Tuesday's training camp practice. Watch to the end. The sick. nasty. Come on, we got to work on that throw, though. That toss got to be a little better. But yeah, sick catch from. Hold on, let me back out of this. Yeah. So catch from Travis Wingfield. That was pretty cool. Hey, good catch, Travis. Great catch. I see you. I see you with the athleticism. That was impressive. You might have played a little ball back in the day. So Travis Wingfield starts off with this tweet first. He says, one-on-ones open up with Ramsey on Waddle. Waddle gets to the out against outside leverage. Hard to find a better camp than Waddle. Tua with the ball, then fires back shoulder dot to Kirkov, who makes a nice spinning jump catch. So they're working one-on-ones at this point, right? It says offensive line looked great in today's one-on-ones. Impressive period for Brewer, Eichenberg, Jackson, Paul, and Hines. Gallimore, Murphy, and Tart had convincing wins that I saw on the D-line. So you guys got to understand, like, when the running backs, the receivers and cornerbacks and DBs are doing one-on-ones, the running backs are usually with the linebackers, right? So it's usually running backs, linebackers, receivers, wide receivers, DBs, safeties, and then it's also offensive linemen and defensive linemen and one-on-ones. So that's typically the case there. So if everybody's doing one-on-ones, that means everybody's with their groups. Trenches is together, RBs and linebackers, and then wide receivers and DBs. Next one says Skyler's unit opens with a deep shot to Reek with a gorgeous pocket. Driscoll a nice pass set. Reek had a step. Ball is a bit behind, and Bonner and May are there to bake it up. So just a little short from Skyler. Next one, Jonnu makes a gorgeous diving catch over the middle of the field, full extension. Okay. I haven't heard a lot from Jonnu this camp. But I'm sure, it's just guys getting into a groove, right? Getting into the feel of it. I'm sure he'll have a prominent role once games start for sure, right? Next one, he says Tua navigates some pressure off the edge from Quentin Bell, steps up around it, fires the ball to Waddle, makes a full extension catch on Waddle, continues to catch everything thrown to him. Oof. Waddle having a day. 45 in the room. Do me a favor. Punch the like button, guys. Calais Campbell blows up a toss play for Jeff Wilson. Had a pressure on the snap prior to. Ooh. So Calais Campbell showing a little burst. Jeff Wilson finds some daylight and lowers his shoulder to absorb a shot from Channing Tindall. Stays on his feet and gets a few more. Impressive run from Hefe. Hey, Hefe doing a little work now. So Jeff Wilson Jr. doing work. It's good to see Tindall getting in there, getting a shot, man. In there getting a shot. Triple S, I see you. What's good, man? Next one, Poirier is there for a deep shot from Tua to Reek that falls harmlessly to the ground. The connectivity of the safeties this camp has really stood out. So Poirier and Holland could be a force to reckon with back there. And that's what I do like about adding a guy like Poirier is you add a veteran presence, somebody who's tough-minded, not no finesse guy. I think Javon Holland is a really good football player, young, up and coming. I think he kind of leans towards the finesse side, making flashy plays. I think Jordan Poirier is more of the tough guy, downhill. Hey, let's just go get after it. Refuse to lose type of guy. So I think that's going to be a really good combination, Poirier and Holland. Skylar Thompson checks back in as he has the first time airmail from on Andrew Meyer, and then a drop from Jonnu on a short throw to the outside. Now, I did hear that Jonnu kind of has a case of the drops. So that's something, we got to keep our eyes on. I heard he's missing some passes. I heard he had some opportunities that he missed on. Hopefully he can get that squared away. Next one is they throw a screen over Chop's head, but he retraces it, runs it down. Jeff Wilson for a short gain. Look at Chop showing the effort. Tua fires a no look to Jonnu up the seam, but he can't hang on. I think the throw surprised him because the back was wide open on the swing and Tua was pretty convincing. That's where the throw was going. Wow. So I guess Tua kind of looks off Jonnu, right? Looking at the running back and then fires a shot to him. And then Jonnu wasn't expecting it and he drops it. Ramsey beats Julian Hill's block and shuts down a now throw to Tyreek with some help from Zeke Vanderberg. All right. Jordan Poyer steps in front of a throw over the middle from Tua to Berrios for the pick. So Jordan Poyer picks Tua. I think I saw this one on video. Looked like Poyer rolled down and did what he's done for years in Buffalo, be an absolute menace in the robber roll. Oh, that robber roll, come down, surprise Tua, takes the pick. And that's something that Tua's got to be better at. He's got to be better at noticing when guys are doing something different, right? And being able to adjust on the run. So you got to notice, hey, those guys they're going to show something and they're going to move into something different. So you got to be able to adjust mid-play and say, hey, I can't throw that one. I'm going to have to go to a second or third read and figure it out. H, I see you said CB was good, my guy. Brewer and Tua will improve that with their chemistry. This is what training camp is for real. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Salute Triple S. I appreciate you. John, what's good? What's going on, man? How you doing? Appreciate everybody coming through. What am I doing here? Bang, 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 bang. All right. Quentin Bell adds a PBU to a stat line this opening week, reset the line of scrimmage and rejected the Thompson throw. Alec Engel has a rush pickup on Bell that you could hear the pads pop from up here. Skylar uses that time to float one up the sideline to Tyreek for about 20, working on Needham. Okay, Skylar connecting with Tyreek. I like it. Bell resets Paul for a would-be hit on the quarterback. Skylar shoots one over the middle to Waddle, who had it, but Cater rakes the hands in beautifully for the PBU. Okay, Cater getting some work. I saw Cater getting some action today for sure. I saw him on a couple different situations. This was the pick this was the play to Waddle right here. Great catch from Waddle. Great catch from Waddle. Look at the cleats. Oh, bro's killing him with the cleats. Orange cleats with the green check. Ooh, nasty. Nasty. Salty. But yeah, I mean, what's this other play right here? Oh, this is the play. And honestly, I was looking at this play. TD was talking about this play earlier. And I wanted to kind of, we could talk about this real quick because I think this is going to be something that we need to kind of look at from Tua. And I think this is where Tua's got to be better, in my opinion. Like when he throws these balls, and I talked to my son about this too. He plays quarterback. When he throws these balls, he's got to just put some more air under it and let him run underneath it, right? I can understand sometimes you might throw it short, right? Now we see him, he kind of starts off looking off the other way. This is what Tua does. He manipulates safeties and DBs with his eyes, right? He's thinking, he wants you to think he's going one way and he's going somewhere else. So here he's looking kind of straight up the field, flips his hips a little bit, flips his head, and then he's going the other way down the field, right? Now, I'd like to see this ball be thrown out to where the receiver doesn't have to come back for it. I want to see the receiver run underneath the ball, right? Just keep running past the defender. Achan is faster than Cater, right? So I can understand this play sometimes, but I want the ball to be thrown to where he doesn't have to come back and get it. Right now, this is a good play. Sometimes you can get away with this because it does two things. It creates a pass interference call. A lot of times, look at the face. This is a face guarding. He's not guarding. He's not playing the ball. A lot of times, this can be called pass interference, right? So that does one thing. It's a pass interference call, right? It's a possibility you get that, but it also gives the guy a 50-50 chance of going up and getting the football, right? Now, I think the better play, the better throw is throwing it out in front of him, right? And Mr. Finisher says definitely a spot throw, underthrown to, nothing new that we don't know. Now, this isn't a spot throw, right? A spot throw is anticipating that a guy's going to be in a window, throwing the ball there, and that being the completion, like throwing a slant, the guy runs to it, catches the ball. That's what they call a spot throw, Mr. Finisher. This is a go ball. This isn't considered a spot throw. He's just throwing it up for a one-on-one opportunity with his running back, right? He figures, hey, I got a running back. He's fast. I think he can beat Cater. He's one-on-one. I'm going to give my guy a shot, right? I'm going to give my guy a shot. It's not a spot throw. It's just a, hey, I'm throwing the, I mean, he probably came out of the backfield anyway. It's like a wheel concept. He's down the sideline. So he's throwing the wheel concept or the like the swing concept where he keeps going down the field, looks, throws the ball, but I just want to see him put more air underneath it, right? I want to see him put more air underneath it and just let it go, right? Because all of these throws, these go balls, they all can't have touch on them, right? They all can't have touch on them. Honestly, I'd rather you overthrow guys in some of these instances. Overthrow them because some of these guys are fast enough to run the ball down. So you have to anticipate, throwing the ball and running it down, right? And I think let me go find a play. I want to find a play on YouTube and I want to show you guys the difference. Let me see if I can find it. But there's a difference between throwing an underthrown ball, and I'm gonna say this is an underthrow in my opinion, right? I want to see him throw it to where it's out there and the guy can just run underneath it, and he has to run it down. Achan isn't running this ball down; he's coming back to it. I want it to be over the top. Don't put touch on it. Just let it go. Let it go. Throw it up. Have him go get it. And I know Tua's arm is big enough to do that. This isn't a 40, 50, 60, 70 yard throw. That's not that. Hold on, let me see. Dolphins versus Detroit. Let's see if I can find this. I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. No, that's not it. Is this it? Give me 1 second. I'm just looking this up real quick. Come on, Az, stop playing with me. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I want to show y'all this because this is what I want to explain to y'all. There's some plays where, and I'm gonna show you the difference between the two. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it wasn't a spot throw. Yeah, AB, it wasn't a spot throw. Spot on. All right, so let me do this. Let me share this with you guys. I want you to see what I'm talking about. Stop that screen share. Present share screen. And I want to show you guys this one. So this is, and I want to get this off the screen real quick. So you guys can see it. All right, cool. Bet. Get off the screen. YouTube Premium. No thanks, buddy. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. Here we have 3rd and 6. This is versus Detroit. This is not this past season. This is the year before. But this is a game we won. We were getting beat 21-7. Honestly, I thought we were about to lose this game, but I knew we had the ability to beat anybody. Just come to play, and we ended up coming back to win this game. And this is one of those games. I think Tua had a fantastic game this game, and people will say, "Oh, this is the Lions, Tigers, and Bears. This is that stretch where we played sorry teams." Detroit wasn't a bad team at this point. The next year, they go to the NFC Championship. Like, they are a good football team at this point. They're just losing tough games, right? So when we take a look at this play, 3rd and 6, right? Check it out. See this ball here? Like, this is the ball this is the same ball he should have threw to A-Chain, right? Had to run it down. It drops in his hands. It's a hell of a throw, right? And this is what I want to see more from Tua on these throws. Bro, let it go. Let him run it down. Because that's the ball. That's the ball right there. Only Waddle could catch that ball, and he's gonna have to run it down, right? That's the type of throws I want to see from Tua in these situations. That ball where he has to come back and adjust to it. Like, if he would have underthrown that ball, he would have had to come back at this point. He would have worked to get, and it wouldn't be a touchdown, but it would be a pass interference call, because there's no way that guy right there, this guy right here in the picture, there's no way that he could come back. And I mean, there's no way he can make a play, right? If Waddle came back right now and tried to jump for the ball, it would be a pass interference. But Tua puts it out there, right? He puts it out there, so Waddle has to keep running, and run through the ball, catch it, dime, dot, touchdown. And you get the Waddle dance. Look at him, right? And this is what happens when you play man-to-man coverage on us, right? This is what happens. If you're even, we are leaving. That is the motto for the Miami Dolphins, right? We are so fast that if you are even at this point right here, we are leaving. To let the ball go. Don't put touch on it. Let them run it down. It's a touchdown. And this wasn't a good throw. This was a great throw. This was a great throw. This is a on the dime, on the money. This is as good as it gets, right? Now, only Waddle can catch that ball. He has to run it down. It's in the end zone. Bang. Oh, that's as good as it gets. That is really as good as it gets. And we need more of that. And that, if teams want to play us man to man like that, that's what we should be running, right? Man to man, and you want to go single high. If you want to go single high on us, and we have a 3 receiver set, and you're going to play us underneath, and your safety isn't going to get over the top, he's going to play 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. Hey, we can cover that ground really fast, right? We can cover 10 yards really fast. So if you even, bang, he's even right there, we leaving. We're gone. Great route concept by Mike McDaniel. The safety's looking at Tyreek and focusing on Tyreek. Guess what? 2 guys on Tyreek. Waddle's man-to-man by himself. Let that ball go. Put it in his bread basket. Bang. Don't get no better than that, right? And that's what Mike McDaniel needs to do more of. Getting into that bunch and that trip set, forcing these guys to play. Tua's got to do a good job of just recognizing what we're seeing, right? And A-Chan is a matchup that people won't want to see, especially if he's going to have a linebacker on him or something like that. So you got to hit on those balls. You don't get a lot of home run balls throughout the game, right? NFL players don't make a lot of mistakes. So you got to capitalize on those. You got to hit on those. And you got to make the defense pay. And this was a great throw, great opportunity to take a shot. 3rd and 6. They think you're trying to get to the sticks, right? They think you're trying to get to the sticks. That's why they're thinking, oh, Tyreek's coming across, right? They're thinking, oh, he's going to go to Reek. We got Waddle on the go on the fade route. Bang, hit him. That's what you want to see right there. So we need to see more of that from Tua. And that wasn't that in terms of that throw. I want you to throw it out there so we don't have to worry about the PI call. We just go and score a dang touchdown. Go score a touchdown. Y'all are funny. Scotty, what's good with you? Scotty says CB, he overthrew Waddle yesterday, keeping the ball away from the safety, throwing it outside the numbers. And I did see that. And that is what I want to see, Scotty. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with him overthrowing Waddle in that situation. Ball away from the safety, overthrown. Waddle's got to run it down. We're fast enough. And it literally slipped through Waddle's hands. And I'm not saying Waddle should have caught the ball, but if it hits your hands, you should catch it, right? But it was those are the plays you want to make. Those are definitely the plays you want to make. Scotty says, I love when defense goes single high. Oh, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. He says it's gonna be Dwayne D in the building. Wayne D, what's good with you, man? That pool party about to be popping down there. You already know, bro. You know, hey, I be peeping game, dog. He says it's gonna be worse with OBJ and John. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. You already know how we doing. You already know how we coming this year, dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski. But yeah, man, and that's kind of like the synopsis on the day. But I just wanted to let me see if there's anything else. Hold on one second. I wanted to see if there was anything else. Jordan Brooks had a press conference. I got to go check out Jordan Brooks. I heard he's playing well. Yeah, and y'all check out Travis Wingfield's Twitter. Travis Wingfield does a good job. TD Fans Talk. He's down there covering training camp. Y'all got to follow him too. You got to get both perspectives. If you want, the negative perspective, check out TD. If you want the positive perspective, check out Travis Wingfield. Check out Omar Kelly. Check out everybody, because it's going to give you perspective from people that are there. And you take all that information and then you just kind of process it on your own and figure out what you think happened, right? And watch the videos and check it out. Shout out to the homie Chef Jew in the building. Chef Jew, what's popping? Chef Jew says, what's good? OGCB83 and everyone. How y'all tonight? Check your pulse. Fins up. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Mod Squad and the members gang. Subscribe, like, donate. Your seat at the table is waiting. Join the family. The ambassador is here. Y'all check out Chef Jew, the official chef of the Miami Dolphins community. For real. Wayne D said he's working on a track for me. I got you. We've been working. Hey, I need that, bro. I'm telling you, I need a track for the intro. YouTube keeps striking me down because I'm using cool music. So I'm not even going to use music until I get some original stuff, bro. Because YouTube keeps hitting me with the copyright stuff when I put like my music and stuff on. So it's like, bro, I can't even do nothing. So I gotta have Wayne D do an intro for me and do his thing, dog. If y'all don't know, Wayne D makes music. Dude got some heat too. So appreciate you coming through, bro. Donald and Irene Young, what's good, Donald? What's up, Chef Jew? I pray the family is doing well. I want to see our team get flat physical to help save Tua for sure. Scotty says, laugh out loud, Omar is not positive perspective. Go Cam Wolf for real stuff. Omar Kelly I think he's objective for the most part. I think he could be a little negative sometimes, for sure. I think he tries to keep it as real as possible, but give you it from a more glass half empty type of perspective. I think, it's glass half empty. He's not TD extreme, but he's kind of in between a Travis Wingfield and a TD Fans Talk. I would say that. I think he's in between. Um, yes, sir. Joseph says, "What's up, everyone? What's up, Joseph? I appreciate everybody coming through, man. We got 55 in the building right now watching. I appreciate you guys just coming through and supporting. If you can donate. If you can become a member, become a member. It just really helps. If you can't, that's fine too. Just please subscribe. Please hit the like button for me. Manny B says Wayne B got 0 bars. Hey, Wayne D got bars, bro. He got bars. I don't know what you talking
What?
about,
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
bro. Manny B, you tripping. Manny B tripping. CB83, we're good, my man. The season is right around the corner. Fins up. The season is almost here, man. Shout out to everybody in the Dolphins content creator community, all the Facebook groups. Honestly, I can't keep up with all the Miami Dolphins Facebook groups. There's so many. I want to post my content in the Facebook groups. It's just, bro, it's like it got to be like 30 Facebook groups. Chef Jew is a part of a lot of them. Papa Paul, um, Southwest Dolphin Club. Like there's so many different groups and clubs, and there's so much community. So much community. Um, Manny B says, Omar Kelly is hesitant to be positive, kind of where I'm at a bit. I got you. Kind of hesitant because you've seen it before and you've been let down. Okay, I understand it. That works. That works. But hey, I've been going for an hour. I appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate the support. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy, Finn State with CB83, and I am out. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. See y'all, boys. Joe says.